Hello everybody, Dr. Lonnie here. I wanted to show you guys what procedure day is like, and I thought what way to do it than have the procedure myself. So about a year ago, I underwent the hair restoration process with Dr. Shirley and Dr. Ramirez at our own practice, and I have really good results right now, but I want you to see what that day was like. Now, one thing I want you guys to realize you may not see in the video is that I was the only patient there. That's because in this office, we only do one person a day. That allows you to customize our procedure, allows us to do more grafts, and allows the team to kind of work at the pace that they want to for the day, whether that's fast or relatively slow, because there's no one rushing us through the procedure. So I look forward to you guys watching this video and seeing me afterwards and what my results look like today. Hello everybody, Dr. Lonnie here. So I'm here at my procedure day. I got my button-up shirts and I got my prescriptions and I'm ready to ride home. I want to take a few minutes to actually walk you through what your procedure day is going to be like. So right now we're at our location in Barber Northwestern Med Spa. It's a nice, quiet, private space to have your procedure. It's at 3 East Huron. That's where we're going to meet at 7:45 the day of. The first thing you notice is we have a fully decked out kitchen. So if you want a snack or any drinks during the day, we have everything you need. We're also going to be ordering lunch for you, so don't worry about bringing anything with you. So here we are. So here we are in our procedure room. This is actually where we perform most of our hair transplant procedures. And immediately you can see it's equipped with all the state-of-the-art clinical technology we expect on Northwestern, as well as some nice luxury amenities like a big screen TV that you can use to watch in the afternoon. Today we're actually going to be using SmartGraft as the technology to extract my hairs. SmartGraft is one of several technologies we have. We've used NeoGraft in the past, as well as manual devices. Essentially every device has been on the market we've evaluated and tested, but this is what we're going to use particularly today. So now that you guys have gotten a tour of our facilities, we're going to go ahead down for my haircut, which is the first step of the day. So I'm going to meet you down there and we'll talk more about the salon we have on site. So here we are, everybody. We're down in Medina Barbershop, owned by Ron. Ron's been a barber for 54 years. You can see it's a nice classic place where we're gonna get our haircut today. So during the day of the procedure, we're actually gonna shave down the back of your head and the sides. That's gonna allow us to extract your grafts. Myself, however, I'm gonna go and get my whole head shaved so we can actually make some aftercare videos so you can see how my grafts are growing in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started to get my haircut. All right, so I just got my haircut. On the day of your procedure, this is most likely what you're gonna look like. But I'm gonna go ahead and start buzzing my hair. I'm gonna need a little bit of emotional privacy, so I'll just meet you guys up at the procedure where Carmen will start evaluating the hairs and planning out the procedure. So I'll see you up there.
Yeah, you can see all the miniaturization right here in the front. See the difference? Right here in the mid-scalp. Your recession angle here goes further back than this side, so we'll bring this up to match the other side, and then we'll kind of go behind that so we can add some density throughout here, because she has some thinning here, so it looks like it's going to potentially move back further, so we're going to go into that hair there slightly with hair grafts, and those will be micrografts. What are your thoughts?
I do like it.
So right now what I'm going to do is map out the donor area. I'm just marking the area that we're going to harvest. I'm also going to use the densometer just to look through and see what the density consists of. We don't like to go any more than 10%. So let's see what we have. So he has roughly 72 hairs per centimeter. Okay, so our next step is going over medical questionnaire, verifying what medications he's currently taking, if there's any allergies or any medical conditions that we need to be aware of. After we're done with all this, we'll start the anesthetic. All right, Vinay, are you ready? Mm-hmm. We're gonna start doing your numbing back here, okay? Mm-hmm. If you need a break, you just let me know, okay? Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, so now I'm going through the numbing process. Carmen is injecting local anesthesia into my scalp. The purpose of this is to make sure I don't feel anything during the rest of the procedure, but obviously a couple of needle injections and some burning sensation is what bothers people the most. But as you can see, I'm going through the process as we're talking, and it's actually better than I expected.
All right, so now we're going to start the harvesting process. He's been fully anesthetized, and we will start extracting from the donor area. He shouldn't feel any of this. If he does, he'll let us know and we can add more anesthesia.
Hey guys, so I'm here, we're doing the harvesting process. Carmen is working back there getting the hair grafts out during the first part of the procedure. She's numbed me up and I can't feel anything. It's actually a pretty comfortable process for myself. So what Carmen's actually doing is selecting individual hairs that are appropriate for my scalp. Since we'll be grafting my hairline, those are usually hairs with or grafts with 1 or 2 hairs in them, and probably nothing more. But yeah, it's a pretty simple process. If I wanted to, I could take a nap right now, but it's important that I kind of walk you through what I'm feeling. All right, so we just finished up our morning. That involved taking out the grafts, and now is the time for lunch. A lot of good restaurants in the area. You can pick whatever you want. We'll take about a 30-minute to 60-minute break, and then we'll be back to put in the new hairs. Hi guys, we're gonna take a little quick look behind the scenes as I was getting my procedure and as Carmen's preparing for the next phase. Delia is actually preparing the grafts that were collected out of the back of my head. So it's a very important process. You guys probably won't ever get to see this. It takes a lot of skill. That Dee's obviously been doing this for more than a decade, so really trust her going about your grafts too. Alright guys, we're back now, and right now we're prepping the insertion sites and we're going through the numbing part. And it's just like we did previously, a couple pricks in the burn, actually a lot less than I previously expected. But once it's all done, I'll be totally numb and we'll make the sites for the new hairs to grow in. Alright, so once you're in the process where you're in the chair and upright for the rest of the afternoon, you actually have a couple options for your TV. We have Netflix, Disney Plus, ESPN. And we also have a Facebook portal where you can call in one of your family members and just kind of catch up with them since you'll have a couple hours to relax.
The next part we're going to do is make the openings for the grafts in the recipient area.
This is like where Carmen's skill really comes out because she has to do 2 things. She has to keep a kind of broad perspective on what my hairline's look like, and also a very micro perspective on how these hairs are lined up towards each other, their angles and whatnot. She has to be methodical but random at the same time to get a really natural look. And watching her do this in the past, it's kind of like a very interesting process where she will kind of look at an area and then all of a sudden make 4 random or 5 random spots for the hairs. And that's really how you get a natural result, and it's really a skill and an art. Guys, this is the final part. I'm finally getting my hairs in place. I'm watching a little TV about the Bulls, the last season. It's kind of relaxing, all numbed up, and this will be the last phase. One of the keys that they're doing now is seating this follicle at the exact right depth where this hair will be healthy, but we won't have any pitting or bumps in the scalp. So I think we should be done maybe in an hour and a half, 2 hours, and that'll be a wrap. Okay, so we're all done with the procedure. All the grafts are in. My dressing is off. We're going to clean everything up and put any dressing on. But yeah, we're all finished. It's a pretty comfortable procedure. Didn't really feel anything. And it's 1 o'clock with a very long lunch break, so pretty fast. Hello everybody, so we're about a year from my procedure and I just want to show you what my results look like. Remember I did a combination of hair replacement in my hairline and hair maintenance on the top of my head. So my hairline is now very, very full. You can no longer see through it. The hairs look really natural. There's only a couple hairs that are a little squiggly, and it's been a year out, so it should kind of smooth out over the next 6 months. The top is actually maybe more impressive. The maintenance therapy really brought those hairs into a nice, healthy, thick position such that I have a full head of hair now. So yes, about a year out, you should expect results similar to mine if you've done a combination of hair restoration and hair maintenance.